Hello and welcome to a new edition of Let's Play Highlands with the developers. This is Burrito Joe, and today we're going to look at the new features of Highlands. It's been a while since we haven't made a video, so you will see a lot of improvements on the map, in the gameplay, a lot of new stuff, so I hope you will enjoy. So let's get right to it. So as you can see, we're starting off where we left off from our previous video. So we control a lot of the city here. We've got a tavern, and we're actually split in two fronts where we're trying to get that territory here to get through the docks. And here there's Micah fortifying alone against two swarms. Okay, so let's get to it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna stop a little bit here, my advance, and I'm gonna go help Micah because he's alone, and we're gonna try to, well, actually the objective of the game, it said so earlier, is to get to that elevator here, and the quickest way, I'm guessing, would be through that keep, because you can see the path is much shorter if I go from the keep. Actually, I'm almost there. So, alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I got some fortifications. I'm fortifying here, and I'm fortifying here, so I'll just end the turn. Alright. And here we go. So I've got my fortifications. Now that these guys are holding back the advance, I'm gonna take all of my team here, and I'm gonna go attack that keep. Micah is gonna go back here, and he's gonna fortify as well. Okay, so I've got my three people fortifying, and I'm gonna need a bit more resources as well, so I'm gonna take Eldrick, and I'm gonna start to rally the sectors. So let's rally that one here, because I need a little bit of food, and it's already organized. So I'm doing this. Okay, so I've got my defense set up here. Let's go see how that fight's gonna go. Alright, so I'm gonna take damages with Cecilia. Yeah, I did a lot of damage. Cool. Okay, so a little bit of story here. That was too easy. Be careful, it might be a trap. As they approach the fortress, okay, so I'm not gonna go through the story. This is gonna be, this is more of a gameplay video. So I'm gonna leave the pleasure of reviewing that to a YouTuber to do a proper Let's Play session. So I'm just gonna skip that. Okay, so now I've got a little report screen here. It looks like your task won't be as straightforward as you planned initially. Since the elevator cannot work by itself, I had to take the elevator, right? You will also need to secure its two counterweights that are located near the city area and the docks zone. Enemies with shields over their token won't attack your sector to destroy your fortifications or to invade it. Your fortress should be safe for the moment. What do they mean by that? Well, you can see this is a new mechanic in the game. So you can see there's a bunch of enemies now. I just cannot do anything about that. But their orders are to stand guard that sector. So you can see that by this little shield here, which means shield up there, which means they're stationary. They're not going to attack me. So the keep is safe for the moment. They are blocking my advances though, and even if magically I could get past these guys, I have to secure the counterweights in order to activate the elevator. One of them is just here, so I'll take that opportunity now to get one of that objective. However, the second one is right here, and this leaves me no choice. I will have to go from that path here, advance, and get the second counterweight. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna keep fortifying. Eldrick is gonna lend a hand, so I'm gonna send him here. 28 against 12. Now I still have some fortifications around here, so that should be okay. Alright, let's pass the turn, let's end the turn and see how it goes. Okay, Eldrick is gonna take the damage. Okay, things are looking good. He didn't take too much. Alright, so Cecilia is now level 3, as well as Marigan also level 3. Great. So let's check that out. So this is a new character screen, still being implemented. However, you can already see the statistics here, as well as the experience, the class, the name. So yeah, so you can take a look at her statistics. Okay, so now that I have one of the sub-objectives, and these guys are not attacking, I'm gonna go back to the other front here. Alright, so let's drop them here for now. Okay, let's see. I should heal. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right away. So Merrigan is gonna heal as well as Micah, yeah, because he can heal. He's got some academic skills. So you heal little men as well. Okay, I'm gonna take Eldrick and Cecilia to rally the sector in order to generate some resources. So these guys are pushing, they're destroying fortifications, but I still have a couple of points, so I should be okay. So let's end the turn. Turn is ended. Okay, my characters are now fully healed at the cost of some food. So let's go attack then. So I'm just gonna, okay, so I've got, these guys are rather tough, so I'll send Cecilia and Ivy to take care of these guys. 25 versus 18 might be a bit dangerous for me, so Merrigan is gonna help them, so it's gonna be an all-women attack. Watch out, the ladies coming through. Okay, Eldrick is gonna attack that stack here with Micah. Yeah, that should be okay. And I'm gonna go all out here. Let's go all out. Lyric with his new-found love. Well, let's say Evelyn. They're gonna attack together. Alright, so there's gonna be a lot of fight. Let's do this. So first attack against swarms and an enemy warlord. So let's attack. Cecilia is taking a lot of damage, but she is surviving. Okay, so I win this without any casualties. Eldrick as well. Oh, took a lot of damage, but he's still alive. And Lyric got that, hands up. Ivy leveled up. And it says here, congratulations, you have found your first workshop. Once your mechanic characters reach level 3, they will be able to craft items for your troops. Eldrick is now level 3, and Lyric, oh, well, there you go, I've got a mechanic who's level 3. Oh, and Evelyn as well, alright. Now it says here, Super Breach has spawned. It will advance towards your front line every turn, so watch out. So what happens is that these guys here, that appears, they're going to advance one sector at a time, and when they get to my front line, they will start pushing and eventually attacking. So I'll have to deal with them later on, but for now they're still a bit far away, so I can deal with my front up here until they get closer. So let's do just that. So now that I have my new workshop right here, I'll take, let's take those, no, just Lyric. Let's take Lyric and craft an item. So, alright, so this is a crafting screen. Still a work in progress, but you can have you already have an idea where this is going. So I'll select an item to craft. So we've got 6 items on that map so far. Okay, so I've got some consumables here and some weapons and a wrench for the mechanics. What I'll do is I think I'll go for the rapier. So the crafting cost is 15 scraps. It's gonna give me plus 6 combat points. So let's do that. Now you can see the bar here is gonna fill up every turn. So I need 50 crafting points in order to craft an item, and I will the bar will get 17 points per turn. The plus 17 is actually the mechanic skill of Lyric. So I'll come out here. You can see he's got plus 17 mechanic point in his attribute. So that's why here that's the plus 17 here. Once this reaches 50, he will have craft the rapier, which I will then be able to use to give to Cecilia, for example, so that she can fight better. Okay, so now that the crafting is done, I'll heal with Merrigan. Ivy is gonna stand guard, so she's gonna garrison, and Cecilia is gonna rally that sector. I want to organize that sector with the workshop because you can see on the bottom left that this sector is going to generate some scraps, and scraps are going to be helpful to craft more items. Okay, so Alright, now, okay, well, I guess yeah, I'll spend the turn. I'll end the turn. So turn is ended. Okay, new enemies have spawned in all sectors, so it's getting a bit harder now. So okay, so what I'll do is okay, Lyric is still crafting. I'll bring Eldrick here to get healed and to organize. Cecilia, she's gonna go here, and she's gonna garrison. So Evelyn can fortify. Let's see. Alright, this is a tough cookie. Okay, so it's going to be a good time, since things are getting a bit harder, so it's going to be a good time to recruit someone else. So I'll show you guys a tavern screen. So I'm clicking on the tavern. This is the new tavern screen. So you can see here, I can recruit various characters. So this is a combatant. I can see her stats here. The cost, 20 leadership points, and the upkeep. Every character that I recruit costs 2 food per turn. If I want to recruit a mechanic, I can recruit one. You can say I can recruit a leader or an academic. For now, I'm going to recruit a combatant. Okay, so I'll hit recruit. So I got Verth Drakovic. Okay, so I'm going to bring him straight into the fight. Okay, so it's going to be able to fortify. Yeah. Okay, so you fortify. He can't. He's only got 6 points. Jeez. Well, okay. No fortify for you. Alright. It's gonna be next turn. So let's end the turn. Okay, so alright, so I healed. Let's see. Next turn I'm gonna have my rapier. Okay, so I should be able to fortify here. Actually, no need to fortify. I'm just gonna go straight to attacking. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Here, do I have some fortification? I'll need some fortifications here. So I'll fortify here. I'll attack here. Let's see. Okay. So this is where it gets tricky when you got a lot of territories like that. I should be okay though. Oh, they're gonna attack. Okay, so since this guy's attacking, I cannot. Okay, I will not organize. He's gonna garrison. And Ivy is gonna attack here instead. Okay, so now I'm really strong against these guys, so I'm gonna launch those 2 attacks. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Not taking too much damage. Taking a little bit of damage, but it's okay. So you can see here I crafted a rapier. And I'll also have some things happening. As Marigan enters the building, she finds a small group of people having a drink together. The revelers invite her for a few rounds and she settles herself for a good downtime. She reports back a little later with a tipsy smile on her face. Oh, she got drunk on duty. Okay, so, wow. Okay, so this is it. Now you've got a good situation here of what Highlands is all about. I advanced and I took those sectors, but I've got a lot of enemies here who are going to attack me. So, very tricky situation. Okay, so I did craft my rapier, so that's gonna come in handy. So I will equip my rapier to Cecilia. So she is now 22. Good. Okay, let's see, how do I do that? Okay, so I'll garrison here. Do I have? Yeah. Okay, I have fortifications. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fortify even more. Here I'm going to stand guard. And let's see. Actually I'm going to... Okay, and I'm just going to send Evelyn to fortify here. Okay, so I'm fortifying here. And this is garrisoning. So I'm going to end the turn. And turn is ended. Okay, so now that I have fortifications here, I'm going to keep fortifying more. And now that fortification, I can take my combatants, bring them here. And now what that does is that, okay, so she's level 3. So now that I have my combatants garrisoning, I'll show you a special skills that the leaders have, and it's the militia skill. So you can see I'm taking these 2 guys here and I'm going to trigger the militia skills. And basically what it does is that you take the citizens, in the sectors, and you draft a little small militia to go attack the enemies. So what it does is that it's going to give 25 damage to the enemy, and it costs me 20 leadership points. Usually it costs a lot to do those kind of actions. However, I cheated in order to advance seamlessly in the map. So you can see I have a lot of leadership points, but usually I would have much less than that. So I'm triggering the militia. Okay, however, you can see that they are still attacking me. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna use a skill of Marigan, so an academic skill that she unlocks at level 2, and it's Overseer. So what it does is that she's planning really quick, like to build structures and oversighting everything, so that people are building fortifications. So you can see a small animation here, and this gives me fortifications right away instantly, so they are not gonna attack. So I have my fortification, my defense is all set up. The enemy here is still stationary. Okay, and here I'm gonna do the militia action. So let's end the turn and see how it goes. Okay, so you see the little animation here behind the window, which is kind of weird, but alright, so that really took care of those enemy here, and I still have a hold of my fortifications. Okay, now that being said, now I can go with the enemy much less stronger. I can go here. I could do another militia, but I'll go straight to attacking, and I'll take those position here. Actually, I'll do the militia here. Let's do another militia to show you how it's done. Okay, and those, I'll take all of these 3, and I'll go attack that sector. Oh, I can't do that because they're gonna attack me up there. So I'll do another Overseer. Let's do that. Yeah, she's very helpful. And with Lyric, I'm gonna craft another item. I'll go this time with a smoke grenade. This is really good because it's a consumable, so I'll craft one. It's taking a little while to craft. However, it's really good because this I will be able to use it as a consumable in combat, and so I'm saving that one for a boss, for a really big fight, and it's gonna turn the tide in my favor. So okay, so let's end the turn and see how it goes. Got a combat here. Okay. Alright, so I won that one. Cecilia against the 2 swarms, piece of cake. I got the militia that triggered here. And another story that develops again. Okay, so the trading dock looks mostly intact, don't you think? But I wonder where all the ships are. Oh, mystery. Okay, so I'll skip that. I'll stop the playthrough now, because it's already been about 10-15 minutes, I guess. So this was a little short video to show you some of the new features of Highlands. It should give you a better idea of how you're going to maneuver with your strategic actions on the battlefield. And yeah, so stay tuned for more. The game is advancing very steadily, and you'll see it's going to be a really fun experience and a very challenging game. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Jonathan of Burrito Studio, and well, stay tuned for more. Bye bye.